You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back. Does anybody else want to stay? He's quite the motivational speaker, isn't he? Let's ride!
And that's them staging 9/11 and the financial collapse and the fake global warming, so we need them. And they're so arrogant, David, they had White House officials in the Financial Times of London, like Robert Shapiro, say, Obama needs another Oklahoma City or 9/11, so people love to think he's protecting them. They're so arrogant, they talk right out in front of us.
But you know, mate, some of the most arrogant, playground bully people have been some of the most frightened, insecure people. And a lot of this is whistling in the dark. On some levels, it is arrogance because it's the
No, you're right. It's a front, like snobbery.
Yeah, it's the arrogance of ignorance at one level, but at the inner core where they understand the dynamics of what's happening on an energetic level and a consciousness level, they are starting to realize there's a very, very good chance the game is up. And I can tell them exclusively the game is up.
David, I think of the probably 40, 50 interviews, I don't know the number, but it's got to be 40 or 50 in the last 15 years that I've interviewed you off and on. I think this was the most powerful, and I really feel like I have an even greater connection with you after this, and I know you're a good guy, and I appreciate your trailblazing work, and just God bless you.
Okay, mate. Well, nice to talk to you. I hope you make lots of money, and anyone wants to see me in San Francisco next Saturday, and you just down the road next Sunday, well, you know, all welcome.
All right, David, do you think this was the best interview we've ever done?
I've enjoyed it greatly because, you know, it's very, very important, crucial that people appreciate where the real power is, because there is a danger that if we don't realize that we just sit around and watch the prison being built around us thinking there's nothing we can do. The prison is being built because we think there's nothing we can do. That's the irony. And, you know, it's great to be able to talk about the fact that we have the power. We just have to take it back, and I hope Hollywood's listening.
When you travel around the world, I mean, I know I hear about a few people, David Icke, Ron Paul, and, of course, myself, because I'm trying to explain to listeners and viewers how important it is to support so we can expand and have a platform for you and others to be on when you join us. I mean, do you get the same feedback I'm getting, that it's basically David Icke, Ron Paul, Alex Jones?
Well, I think, you know, everybody who makes a contribution, including Luke I was talking about here in
We Are Change is incredible, and exactly, I mean, that was spawned.
Everybody is making a contribution, is part of the tapestry of change, the tapestry of pushing this forward. Some people will be better known than others. And that's good.
But it's all just as important. No, I mean, it's all just as important. And then We Are Change grew out of this show. That's the example of what I'm talking about. And also, they can't kill a David Icke or an Alex Jones or a Ron Paul or others because there's so many other great groups out there now. Yeah,
well, they certainly can't do it quietly. And, you know, this is the whole point. You know, you reach a point where the dynamics of power move, because say you know, they tried to ban me from speaking in America, for instance. Well, because of the point that's been reached, well, they can't lose. They can't win, rather. They can only lose less one way than the other way. You know, if they stop me coming in to speak, for instance, then I wouldn't speak to a few thousand people. But if they ban me, then the internet would go wild with the news going around like wildfire, and I would get what I'm doing would get far more credibility as a result.
Well, that happened with Michael Savage being banned from England.
Yeah, so it's like the dynamics of power moves if you're prepared to keep walking and keep running at them, because then you cross a line where it's not that you've got to deal with them; they've got to deal with you. And this is what happens when you don't think consequences. You think, what is right? Okay, I'm going to do it. And you know, the idea of becoming well known with this information is the idea for those people that think that the only credible conspiracy researcher is a dead one. Becoming well known, because the information is getting out there. That's the idea. That's what we all should be trying to do, to get a higher profile into the public arena, so the information can be gleaned and seen by more and more people. But again, it's that there are people that are well known because we've been doing it a long time, and things have, becoming successful in that point. But every single person who enters the tapestry, who enters the network, whether it's on a local level, a national level, they're all making a fantastic contribution, and anyone can do it.
David, that was my point.
I'm a guy from Leicester in England who never passed an exam in my life because school bored me to death. I left school at 15 to become a professional soccer player, and I did all my learning later in life on my terms, not the
But David,
terms.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Infowars.com, the radio show, the guest, it's all about this giant college of learning.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm here. That my whole mission is get other people to realize how powerful they are and to take action. And that was the point I'm making about how important the radio show, the films are, because it brings everybody together. And then we could, going back 4 or 5 years ago or 3 years ago to Luke, okay, you got your one guy in New York kicked out. I said, Luke, you're a real leader. You have power. I'm going to promote your group. You keep going out and confronting people, and now that's spread everywhere. And now he's taught others, and they've taught others, and exactly. This
is what is happening, and anybody can become involved. Come on, let's go. There's no such thing as too many people doing this. And Luke is a great example because he was in something, from what I understand from what you're saying, that something was no longer in integrity, and so instead of accepting that and acquiescing to the lack of integrity, he took his integrity under another name. That's what we need.
No, absolutely. Luke was just one guy in New York 9/11 Truth, but I'd spoken with him, talked to him, had him on. I could see in the videos, and he said, well, I'm doing what you did. What woke him up was Police Day 2000, where I was going up and confronting world leaders.
Yeah.
Nobody else was really doing that. And he said he started doing that, and it was having some success. And they told him, stop going to David Rockefeller's house, stop going to Kissinger's house, stop doing all that stuff. We want to focus just on 9/11. It was kind of a UN type deal. And he went public. I had him on about it, and he said, I don't know what I'm going to do. They grabbed all our stuff, all our signs, and I said, look, we're going to get you donations right now. Then Larry Silverstein's thugs on video said we're going to plant bombs on you and put you in prison. This is on video in Truth Rising. It's online for folks that want to see it. It's in the first 30 minutes of the film Truth Rising, 2 hours long about it. And I'm not saying, again, Alex Jones did this. I'm saying I had a platform to literally give him attention so others could help him. He had the leadership and the innate goodness that it took, and now it's taken off all over the world, and now he's gotten other groups to start their own modeled off this, and I never intended any of that. I know you never probably intended any of this, and it's amazing. David Icke, thanks for the hour and a half interview. You're amazing. Look forward to having you back up, and just thank you so much for your tireless efforts and your courage.
Cheers, mate. All the best.
All right, there goes David Icke,
Bye.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I was supposed to be airing a Dr. Paul Craig Roberts interview right now. It was supposed to be over by now, and then I was going to go to your phone calls. We're going to archive all these interviews and more. You already saw the Christopher Monk interview, bombshell. We're going to air about 20, 30 minutes of this. Then I'm going to take calls, and then we've got Joel Skousen joining us coming up. We've got a Webster Tarpley interview video, but live Joel Skousen, Dr. Stan Monteith, and others. I just briefly want to explain to everybody, we are all in. We are fully committed to this. This is an NPR or PBS that your mom or dad sat there and gave money to run by the Rockefellers. That's their joke. They're fully funded, but they just suck off you. There are some local PBSs that are actually airing 9/11 Truth films and stuff now and getting threatened. So there's some good local PBS. My point is the globalists have tried to run this whole system. We are totally 100% independent. We're 100% real. We're 100% bona fide. We've had unbelievable victories. And I'm here to set bushfires in the minds of men. It does not take a majority to prevail against tyranny. Only an irate, focused, tireless minority to light bushfires in the minds of men. Samuel Adams. And I am asking you to make the 2010 third annual Money Bomb bigger than all the others. And it's looking good. We've raised over $200,000 as of about 30 minutes ago. We got another $300,000 to go by the end of the live show tomorrow. We're going to go 27-hour Money Bomb. And I'll be live tomorrow as well, right through. I mean, I'm here. Here I am. We're here. This is crazy. And you've done it again. You made Rioting Americans #1 to link to the articles about martial law being prepared. InfoWars Money Bomb #2. Alex Jones was #3. It's now moved out of the top places. I got to think of some more searches, so overnight we can be #1, thanks to you entering it into Google over and over again. Amazing job. Look what we're doing together. There are 7 people here to take your phone calls with donations. There is the InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, where you can give via PayPal or credit card. You can call toll-free 888-253-3139 to donate and be part of this historic Money Bomb. And know you are contributing to a group. While you're fighting in your area to wake folks up, we're here internationally bringing in the grassroots people, bringing in the leaders, bringing in the scientists, bringing in the academics, bringing in the victims, bringing in the oath keepers, bringing in everybody together so we can show the wrongs of the elite when they're abusing people and victimizing them. We can show you people that have had success against the globalists, so we can show you the successes of We Are Change and Federal Jack and tyranny response teams and patriot groups and everybody. We are here. And that's why COINTELPRO, mainstream media, government operatives are all attacking us. That video that Aaron Dykes made, 12 minutes long, We Are Under Attack. Just search We Are Under Attack, Infowars.com, that 12-minute video. And it just shows just a snapshot of the type of attack we're under. Infowars.com to find InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or 888-253-3139. Don't wish later you hadn't taken action. And regardless, we have got record numbers listing on the internet. Watching the free video streams is a free video box. Up there, we can see all these video interviews, free at Infowars.com. Not free for us, though. That's why we need the money. Probably be 10 grand or more. I'm really afraid of it. You know, just to have this with tens of thousands clicked on to the free flash streams. It just says, you know, watch the show free online, with the Money Bomb free online, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. Send that out to everyone you know. Tell them to tune in for Gerald Salente, Max Kaiser, Joel Skousen, Stan Monteith, Dr. Stan Monteith, Dr. Childress, Sherry Tenpenny. It is Alan Watt. It is all coming up. You just got an hour and a half commercial-free of just a very amazing person, helped wake up so many people, very courageous, David Icke. Whatever you want to say about him, the guy's got courage, and almost everything he's talked about has come true, including the government promoting fake UFO landings. It's just getting totally insane. So InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, 888-253-3139. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, and then we're going to open the phones up here for your phone calls, and then we've got a bunch of guests coming up. It's InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, 2010, and it's really shaping up to be a huge success. All of us should have a lot of satisfaction right now in the way we are individually collectivizing to fight the globalist collectivists. This is individual will coming together. What two do, what two agree together for on earth is made in heaven. And it's so exciting. The truth will set you free. Here's Dr. Paul Craig Roberts.